Welcome to Lesson 9, The Cost of Staying Split. Today we're looking at what happens when your inner world is divided against itself. Hi, I'm Peter. You may consciously want love, money, or success. You say your affirmations and make your vision boards, but underneath, another part of you might be saying something very different. In this lesson, we'll understand the inner committee, explore the energetic cost of split energy, and learn how to move from inner war to an inner council. Building on our work with the nervous system and shame, we can now see the overarching pattern. You are not one simple self, but a complex inner system that can often be split against itself. The result is a kind of inner tug-of-war. One part tries to move you forward toward your desires, while another digs in its heels, pulling you back toward the familiar and the safe. This is normal. Richard Schwartz and Internal Family Systems describe the psyche as an inner family. Each part has its own feelings, fears, and roles, and they all have a vote in your manifestation. None of these parts are evil, they are adaptations. A cautious part may have formed to keep you small and safe after a past failure. A caretaker part might believe love must always be earned. When you ignore or shame these parts, they don't dissolve. They go underground and become shadow, influencing your life in ways that can be destructive, confusing, or self-sabotaging. Imagine two transmitters broadcasting on the same frequency. One plays a song of trust, while the other broadcasts static like, "You are not enough." What reaches the field is a muddy blend of both. The field doesn't punish you, it simply reflects the composite pattern. This is why you experience stop-and-start progress. Things almost work out, then fall through at the last minute. Energetically, this is expensive. It's like driving with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. You burn enormous life force without getting any traction. Eventually, something wears out. This inner civil war leads to fatigue, chronic indecision, and burnout. You might even shut down desire itself just to find a strange kind of peace in not wanting anything at all. Without understanding this, you might use your spirituality as another weapon, judging your fear or jealousy as proof that you aren't spiritual enough. This only deepens the split. The path forward is not to declare a winner, it's to become a conscious leader who can host all these parts. We move from an inner war to an inner council where every voice is heard. When you listen sincerely, you see that your saboteurs were trying to protect you all along. Procrastination was a shield against failure. Blowing up relationships was a way to avoid being abandoned. Once you see their intent, you can negotiate. You can say, "I understand you're trying to keep me safe. Can we find a new way to do that?" This is where true coherence begins. Manifestation becomes about aligning with truth, not performance. When you honor the reality of your inner world, the signal you send out becomes cleaner, more grounded, and more powerful. You are not a failed creator. You are a complex being on the edge of a new level of self-knowledge. Invite every voice to the table and finally deeply listen. Welcome home. To recap, stalled progress often reflects a divided system. Coherence begins when you stop fighting your parts and start listening to the wisdom they carry. In our next lecture, we'll move from diagnosis to practice as we enter part 2 of this journey, working with the shadow. See you then.